Shalom, brothers and sisters. All praises to Yahuwah, our Heavenly Father, and the Creator of all. My name is Brother Kuya. I'm here to bring you the calendar for the 4th month. As you see here up under the 4th month, 2021, there is not a name there for this month. And it's a reason for that. I didn't forget it. I didn't leave it out. But it's a reason for that. But everything else we have here on our right is pretty much, it is true, not pretty much. It's true. We had a hard time people spotting the moon, and I looked out there for about an hour and a half till it got completely dark. I didn't see it. Me and my cousin, sister Yehudia, we was out on the phone talking and everything. It got cool out there. It's still cold here this time of year. For some reason, it's odd, but it's still cold. But we looked for it and we couldn't find it, so we had to rely on other people's spottings. And so we did get this spotting, and the new moon happened on, it came out on the evening of the 12th, right here, the 12th. And so they make new moon day on that Thursday. So praise y'all to everybody that was able to see it. And, and I'm thankful that you were able to join and share it with us that you did see it. Now, one thing I do want to clear up one thing about last month when I had all the 3 calendars in there, and I recorded the show. And the way I understood, I recorded it live so I could get the comments in afterwards. I apologize for that. I did not mean to do that. Please forgive me. I'm going to be more aware of what's going on this time. Last month, I don't think I was feeling too good at the time when I was making the video. I wasn't thinking straight, but I did want my message to get across to y'all's people. So this time I'm going to be a little more accurate and consistent with my work. So just thank you for tuning in. For the new people, thank you for tuning in. Also, we normally get pen and paper, get your scriptures. Also, you can, if you like to keep participating every month, I'd like you to download a calendar from Calendar Lab. It don't have to be this calendar, it can be a calendar from Calendar Lab, and just use Microsoft Word and type in your numbers, and on your left side over here you can type in your descriptions or whatever you want. I try to keep it this way right here so to be consistent with everybody. You can bring 1 month in, and then you bring 1 month, leave out 1 month, and your main month, this main 4th month right here would be in the middle. Last month, the upcoming month. So we do here, we get our calendar from our 3rd month, and let's present that and see how we come out of 1 month and go into the next month. Now, brothers and sisters, when I'm studying, one thing I always like to do, no matter what it is try to go back to the law, the commandments. I try to get those 10 commandments in and to see which way I should go with the subject or the name or either the act, okay, to make sure that we're not doing nothing wrong. But what I found out on this one, in the 4th month, the name is come from a God. It's different. If I've read different things on him, so nothing is very consistent with this. But the name is Tammuz, and something just didn't sound right to me when I heard it anyway. So I started studying it and looking up on it, and come to find out he is some type of god of fertility. He is a donor. He's a good-looking man or something. I've heard he was the baby of Ishtar. So he had too many things going on for him to concentrate in. I didn't key in on it for one reason why of these scriptures. Exodus chapter 20, verse 3 through 4. Thou shalt have no other Elohim before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, nor that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am Yahuwah thy Elohim. I am a jealous Elohim, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. He's telling us right here, you shall have no other images or nothing above him. No other Elohim above him. Now, some people like to take this and run with this out of context and take it and like to rub it in people's faces with it. That's what happened a few months ago with these certain persons come on the channel and was using his ignorance to try to handcuff everybody about images on their profile. But let me say this: if this person drives a car, a Cadillac, that symbol is on that car. You know, if you drive a Toyota or a Honda, Nissan, or Lexus, that emblem, that symbol is on there. Just because you drive that car, you're not worshiping that emblem on that car. It's just a car. I'm a Nissan man. I like Nissan products because I like their performance. When I walked up there to that, when I bought my last truck, it just happened to be a Nissan. It was a black Nissan four-wheel drive truck. That's what I want, and that's what I got. I do not bow down to this truck. You know. So that's it. That's the ignorance what some people try to use. If they got $1, if they got money in their pocket, in their wallet, they got pictures of men on there. Also, another thing they have in there too is in God we trust. So if they want to be the ignorant, they want to act ignorant from now on. You see a car with an emblem on it, don't use the car. Just walk everywhere you go. Don't spend any money. Your debit and your credit cards have emblems on those. You know, they have images on them. Your cell phone has images on them, those apps. So try to keep the idiots, try to make everything idiot proof where it won't mess up everybody else, because it's what they were doing, is just making a fool of themselves. But sometimes you got to humble yourself to keep from stumbling other people. So you had to take it. You don't necessarily have to be wrong. Just take it just to keep peace. Okay? So the thing is, don't bow down to no other God. Don't make up these things and put it up. Now some people like to take up and make gods out of a person, a sports team, a car, images. You find somebody with a cross, or you that picture that these brothers got on Yahweh. Those images, and they will fight you to the death. You get a cross and do something bad with it, to a cross, throw it in the floor, or sling it across the yard or something. When these Christians see it, it can run you. They'll run them crazy. It probably run you out of town. So don't get it twisted, people. Y'all know what he's talking about. Some people just like to take what they got and just use their little knowledge and try to bully people around with it. Don't let it happen. Okay. And you see what I'm talking about? The reason why I didn't want to use the name Tammuz as the name of the fourth month. And the other ones too, I have to also study the other ones also, the other months too. Uh, all but one, I think, is Babylonian term. I think the first one, Abib, is Hebrew. But don't let me speak too fast. I got to do research on it. But Yeah, these are here. These are images right here. Some of them are Tammuz. Some of them are images of right here. See, you got Mother, uh, um, Semiramis, Ishtar, her different name, and it's the baby. So don't, isn't this like Mother Mary and baby Jesus right here? These two guys right here, the same person, very same person. Okay, check out over here in this far right, lower right. See that cross right there? That's a graven image. That cross is in I don't know how many cemeteries, I don't know how many churches, and people put them in yards and everything. It should not be there. It's a graven image. Over here, they had what it looks like to me, the Star of David. I don't see the Star of David nowhere in the scriptures. It is a made up thing by those Jews and those Israelite brothers. They like to pimp this thing around and wear it where it's supposed to be some type of emblem for whatever they use it for. And you see this cross right here. Everybody know what this cross is about. This right here come from those Catholics right here. All right, Tammuz. The Catholics are big on um this worshiping this Tammuz's cross and all this stuff. So here's some proof right here. If you like to go further into it, investigate it yourself, that'll be fine. But this is what I come up here off the edge. You know, I didn't dig as far as I wanted to, but this is what I come up with so far. That's one reason why I do not have the name. Uh, I'm not going to call it that name for the fourth month. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 8, verse 14. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of Yahuwah's house, which was toward the north. Behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. They had women weeping for Tammuz. This right here, it was to Yahuwah, it's an abomination. But what can Tammuz do? Tammuz is a pagan deity, and they were people who were worshiping him. All right, so don't in church. If you come up in a southern church like I did, you have people, especially women. At some point in time during the service, they're gonna be crying and hollering for Jesus. They're gonna be screaming and hollering for Jesus. All right, that's the same thing they was doing back then. They were screaming and hollering for Tammuz. Tammuz is a pagan worship. That's what it is. All right. So they've crying for a false God that can't do nothing for them. That's what made it so abominable. That's why Yah made sure he was showing Ezekiel what was going on in his house. So let's not use the name Tammuz and any other name that we can get rid of, like some of the days of the week, especially Saturday. Saturday is so close to Satan's day that I'm just scared to say it sometimes. You know, that's a lot of days, things like that. Some of days of the months. But I get into that. I get into that eventually. But right now, I want to make sure we get the calendar straight for this month. All right, now we have the calendar for the um, third month out. The third month, Savan. All right, excuse me. You see how the new moon has come out on the 12th, and I'm running behind on all of this stuff. I should have had this calendar out here a few days ago, but I've been running. So I'm I pray to you. I pray to y'all forgive me for getting it out late, and I pray to y'all forgive me and understand what I'm going through. But I will be more consistent from now on. But anyway, fourth month, the day started on the 12th. So we got these 2 weeks here. These 2 weeks, see this 1 week right here. This will be the start of the first line right here. I shouldn't say week, the line. We need to bring this line up to here on your blank calendar. All right, this line here, we do this every month for the people who have been here before. This line here, bring it up to this month, to this line here for your next month. As we see, we brought what we have here at the top. It was here, now we got it here, okay? Because it came out of this month here, and the new month started, right? So we're going to bring this new month starting at the top every month. Wherever the new month started, even if it's right here, you got to bring it to the top. If the new month start here, bring it to the top. It just so happened the new month, the first day of the month is on Thursday, right here. So you bring that up here. This was from the previous calendar. So now you have your first line and this right here on this calendar. So they can blend, they can run right out from one to the other one. And so you do this in case you're a couple of days behind and getting your calendar. Within 10 days, you should have a calendar by then. If you ask me for it, or if you can make one, if you can get one from Brother David or Sister Maya, between us three, you should get you a new calendar. Or if you want to make you one within those times. That's why I don't like to have no empty spaces, you know. I don't like having no empty space. I like to keep them running to the calendar and run them out the same month. Alright, if you have your third calendar from your third month, you'll notice that this week right here was at the bottom. Okay, it was at the very bottom. We had the third month here, and it ran into the fourth month, and your fourth month ran all the way until the 10th. At the bottom of your third month, right? I don't want to get you confused. But we brought both of these lines right here from your previous month up here. All right. So you can run right onto one into the other one. They are going to overlap. You see right here, new moon day. That's day 1. Whenever your moon come out in that evening, like I said, we had a hard time spotting the moon. So we got to confirm that all confirmation. So that the new moon did come out that evening. All right. That day is new moon day. The next day. All right. The day really starts at night when it comes out, but we're gonna say the next day called morning. We're gonna say the morning time. Daylight. This day right here is gonna be your new moon day. So this is your day of celebrating the new moon. If you have a feast, that's a feast day. Y'all give us plenty of feast days. All right, so day 1, so this is our work day right here. So we go to work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And on the 7th day, we're gonna come back. This will be our Sabbath day, Shabbat. And I'm gonna try to start using that more often too, because this Sabbath is another deception that was taken away from us to go by the name of which the Jews gave us. We got to learn our heritage and our speech, our language, and everything back, people. So I'm going to try to fix that from now on. The name of the days and all this stuff. So this should be the first Shabbat for this month. You have New Moon Day. It is not a Shabbat. Your Shabbat comes 7 days after that. Okay, so then you have to work. So you're off this day. You work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days, and this right here, your 7th day, should be right here. Next slide. See how everything is lining up? Oh, let me see. I had my pointer on. Okay. So how everything is lining up? This new moon right here determines, when you see this right here, this new moon, this determines your moon day and your Sabbaths, because all of them are going to line up together. All right. All of them going to line up together. 14 days after new moon come in, it's gonna be day 15. That is your new moon day. See, new moon. I don't know why I got that slither there for, but anyway, your full moon. The moon should be fullest at this point right here. That should be your fullest going into this day right here. All right. Day 15 is full moon day. Full moon. This is also a Sabbath day. A lot of our feast days starts on the evening of the 14th, which is the 15th day. The evening of the 14th and the 15th day is the same. Okay, so new moon day is a feast day. Sabbath day is a feast day. New moon day, a feast day. So we have a lot of feast days. We don't have just what 5 or 6 what do they call them, holidays with the Gregorian calendar. Y'all give us plenty of days to feast. He give us he let us work. He give us plenty of days to rest, and he give us plenty of days to feast. All right. So don't worry about it. I love the party myself. Well, I used to back in the day anyway. I'm getting too old. I can't dance like I used to. Day 15, that's the second Sabbath. Okay? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. This is your 6 working days. 7th day is your Shabbat, a day of rest. This 4th line here, what we're doing here is we're coming out of 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 May, and we're going into June. Right here, you see why in the upper left hand corner, right here where our colors change at. So we're coming out of one of the Pope Greg's months and going into another one right here. But our lunar days will not change. Okay, 1, 8, 15, and 22. We have our third Shabbat right here for this month. Once again, I'm gonna keep drilling it into your head until somebody just say, that's enough, man. New Moon Day is not a Sabbath Shabbat day. It's not a Shabbat. Your Shabbats or the day or the week, it starts a week after New Moon Day. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this week right here, only difference is we will come out of May and we're gonna go into June right here. But we do have our third Shabbat here. Now I was looking at this right here and I say, what do you know? Back here a few months ago, we had a Saturday Sabbath. It was when? It hasn't been too long. Maybe it was the first. Maybe it was the first month. It was Saturday Sabbath. If I'm right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. It was the first month. It was the first month we had Saturday Sabbath. Okay. Now we have another Saturday Sabbath. Now I'm gonna tell you now. I know those Jews and the Israelite brothers are having a ball because we got a Saturday Sabbath. But the thing is, it's not there every month. It just happened to fall. It's the way the new moon comes out. And the day, if that new moon comes out, you have a 29. If it was a 30-day month, you have if it was 29-day month, it would have been coming out on a Friday. It just so happened with the calculations we've been doing and the research, it's gonna come out on a Saturday. So don't worry about it. It's not gonna be like that every time. Okay. So we can't. We had just had our third Sabbath, so we got Shabbat more or less. Let's do our working days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days. 7th day is day of rest. your Shabbat, the day of worship. All right. So we're gonna go into another working day. We're gonna work one day. All right. On the 30th day, this new moon right here gonna come out again. This new moon is going to come out right there. All right. So this right here starts your new month. It starts your new month. It comes out on the evening of the 11th or the 30th day in lunar calendar. So this right here starts your new month. Boom. So your Sabbath, your Shabbat, I'm going to get it right after a while. Y'all bear with me, please. Will be on a Saturday. This is day one. This is a day of celebrating the new moon, a feast day. All right. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 working days, 7th day of rest. Then after you do work your 7th day, then you go back to work one day. You see that moon come out that evening, you know the next day is new moon day. It's a feast day, right? Because you didn't see the moon come out this day. You didn't see it come out this day. I haven't seen the moon come out on 28th day yet, but I haven't been doing this for about a year. All right. So day 29, it didn't come out. The 30th day it come out. So make sure Sabbath day on Saturday. New moon day. All right, our last line here that we have here is just we're going to pick up where we left off at. This is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, and day 8. And you notice every time, whenever your new moon day is, when it comes back to it, it's going to be the 8th day. And you count, it's going to count 7 days from there, just like here. First day, 8 and 15. You count from your first day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be on day 8. So 7 working days. 7 working days. On that 7th day, it's gonna be day 8 of the month. Right here, it's one day. Day 1 of the new moon. And you can work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Your 7th day, 7th work day is going to be day 8 of the month. It's a difference. All right, so you got to keep these days separate. This day here, Pope Greg's calendar, which they're going to be done away with soon, but we got to keep up with it. We got to learn it to keep up with the what we got going on here in this land here. All right. But it's very important, people, that we learn Yah's days. His moon days, his new moon days, his Sabbaths, his feast days. Day of Atonement, Feast of Tabernacles, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Those days are very important. Those are very holy days. He set aside those days for himself. Those are his Sabbath. He said, my Sabbath. If you don't, if you eat leavened bread on the days of unleavened bread, you will be put to death. It's very important. So let's learn these days and apply it. Okay. Now over here on this side here is pretty much self-explanatory. I try to get them set up the same way every month. The upper left is the Gregorian calendar, which will be your red. That's for the month of May. And see these colors change every month too, depending on what month it is and how I have to arrange them. Full moon, I have it here and this color here, so that you know that that's where a lot of the feast days come from. June is the month leaving on this week right here, when we come out of one month, one solar month, both Greg's months, and go into the next one right here on this one. Now, the lunar months, I have those separated in the upper right. You have your gray was the third month, which was the previous month. All right, because we came out of that calendar and we ran into the fourth month. All right, once we come into the fourth month, we have our blue. Everything you see in blue is the fourth month. Then over here, the fifth month, which we are going to run into. All right, I got it here. We're going to run into the fifth month. All right, so as of right now, today, we are in day, what is today's date? Anyway, it should be the 17th, 18th, I believe it is. So it should be day 6 for us, day 6. But we're going to run out of this month into the fifth month. All right, the fifth month, all this going to be in black. All right, and one more thing I would like to say is no such thing as a 13th month. It's hogwash. It's something to throw you off. It is a deception. They try to claim that this is the third month now, and I've been going to school. I've been learning ever since I was about 3 to 4 years old, and I can't see nowhere how you can get 13 out of 12. I read in the scriptures it's 12 months on the 364 days. I don't see the scripture nowhere that says add a 13th month because your darn wheat field won't ripe. Now, answer this: if your wheat field catch a fire, what you got to do? Go another whole year before you can determine what year it is, or add 12 or 14 or 24 months. I don't know how they plan on doing it. But if your wheat field ain't right, you got to add a month. So if your wheat field catch on fire, you got to go another whole year before you can have a birthday, before you can get your license. You got to go another whole year for anything. I mean, it's just dumb stuff people make up and nothing in scripture to back it up. That's why I take my time and listen. I take my time and learn and look this stuff up myself. Any doubts, I always just look it up. I'll tell you, Brother David, he has done a lot for on his channel and explaining stuff to us, the people that's for real who really want it. And he don't even want us to listen to him. Pick it up and listen. Go read it for yourself. Here's the information. And that's a lot of times what we do. I do it a lot. He taught us the right way how to study the scriptures. It's not something they say it all the time. You hear coming up. They say it. They say it. Okay, who is they? You can say in the scripture. So I'm pretty much done for the day, y'all. Okay, and thank you for putting up with me. Um, Anything else y'all need, just hit me on the comment board. I'll be glad to explain, share, or just just comment on with you. Okay. Thank you so very much for your time. Shalom.